You see, now we have certain fixed time of prayer. So we come sometimes before time, and we want to offer some optional prayer. So you want to know whether you have time enough for that. Because while you're in the midst of it and the call goes, and you're neither here nor there. So this is to make it easy for the person to say, look, yeah, I still have 5 minutes, and I can perform so many movements of prayer during that period of time. So just to assist the person from, in case he hasn't got one on his wrist. Yes, this will be the last one for your benefit, because I think the samosas and all will be getting cold, and while we are eating there, we can also, you can ask questions. Yes, ma'am.
Will you discuss the concept of Islamic marriage and divorce and adultery and the Old and the New Testament?
Yes, ma'am. It's not a big order, ma'am. In Islam, marriage is very simple. A man and a woman agreeing to get married in front of 2 witnesses, it's over. But now for the purpose of society, we want the people to know, a young man, suppose he's done that, and I see him walking along with somebody's daughter, so thought goes to say, hey, look man, where are these young people going? You know, they're up to mischief. So for that reason, we try and make it as, you know, make a big noise in the mosque. So look, so-and-so son is going to marry so-and-so's daughter, and on a Saturday evening, let everybody come along and witness it for that purpose. But the requirements are, a man and a woman agreeing to marry in front of 2 witnesses, it's all over. Divorce also in Islam is allowed. See, in the time of Jesus, see, Jesus took away the privilege. But the Jews had a law of divorce. Before Jesus, they had. Before Moses, they had a law of divorce. And their law was, if a man got angry with his wife, he could tell her, I divorce you, and go. And they were doing that. You see, the Jews did that. They got rid of the woman, and then afterwards the man changes his mind. You know, he says, man, this woman is to work like a donkey, you know, free of charge. Let me bring her back. So he goes back to the father-in-law's house, tells his ex-wife, he says, come on, back home. So what for? So what do you mean, what for? So look, you divorced me. He said, no, I sent you for a little holiday, and now you come, catches her by the hair and brings her back. So Moses, seeing that abuse, he evolved the law. The law, God evolved it through him. He said, whosoever puts away his wife, let him give her a bill of divorce. Means put it down into writing. So you can't go back on your words. Beautiful. See, this is now, you know, the law is getting tighter. You want to divorce a woman? Give it in writing. Now my Jewish cousins, they're my cousins, you see. Very ingenious. They were then, still now. Very ingenious people. So they found a way out. They found a way out. You see, they married a woman, she got half a dozen children, and she's not the same anymore, you know, nice and crisp. He wants something nice. He wants to get something young now. So what does he do? This is a liability. So he writes out a bill. He said, darling, go. Look, he's within the law. The law says, give her a bill of divorcement. So he said, look, I give her a bill of divorcement. Then he gets another one. He gets her into difficulties. To get rid of her, very easy. What? Give her a bill of divorcement. Give it in writing. He gives. Now Jesus Christ, another spiritual physician among the Jews, he sees this abuse and he tightens that. He says, look, except for fornication, no divorce. He takes away the privilege. He takes away the privilege of divorcing, because the people are playing fast and loose. If he's going to create any other, you know, they'll find other loopholes, so he takes away the privilege. So this is the evolution taking place. But now, we say Jesus Christ didn't have the time or the opportunity to give you a remedy for all your sicknesses. So he said, I have yet many things to say, and there is somebody coming after me who will guide you into all truth. And we Muslims, we say that that spirit of truth is Muhammad, and has guided mankind that if you want to divorce, there is a chapter in this book. There's a chapter, whole chapter is dedicated to divorce. How to go about. You don't have to go and wash your dirty linen in public. You know, as the Westerner does. He hires private detectives to spy on his wife, takes some compromising pictures, and he takes them to court and he says, you see this woman? You don't have to do that. There is a system laid out in this book, how to divorce, if you must. But in Islam it's allowed, and the Holy Prophet Muhammad said that one thing that is lawful in the sight of God, divorce, is the most hateful. It's lawful but most hateful. When a man divorces his wife, he says the heavens and the earth, they shudder. Metaphorically, they shake. Such a horrible thing. But if it comes to part nicely, there is a way. part nicely, give her some gifts, and say, darling, you go find a better husband, I'll find a better wife. So now, please go and enjoy yourself. And before leaving, each householder, please take one. If there are two different families living in one house, you can take two. But otherwise, one each. And if you run short, please contact us.